Well, it's actually not a visit to Rin's Furniture if I'm not on a swivel chair, right? Got to do one of those. Morning, everybody. How are you? So now that we're officially into fall, our focus is kind of moving from outside the home to inside the home, maybe updating a few things. So it's great to be at the Caledonia location for Rin's. Back with Brian. Good to see you, pal.
How you doing, Tim?
We good, man. We've been we checked in Niagara Falls location a couple of times, but happy to be back in Caledonia with. There's some stuff going on in the furniture business. It's tough to get some stuff, I guess, eh?
I just call it the COVID effect.
Right.
You know, we're all feeling it. Doesn't matter if it's furniture, if it's food, if it's cars, anything. There's definitely some delays for one reason or the supply and demand is definitely a challenge. Parts, components, doesn't matter where they come from, there's something delaying it. And yeah, we just have to deal with it. Okay. We're all tired of the COVID effect.
The great thing for you guys is because how many square feet is Niagara Falls?
16,000.
How many square feet is Caledonia?
14,000.
Right, and you got a lot of floor models that you can be choosing from if you're coming in to check out some stuff.
Yeah, I did a little walkthrough. We have about 250 sofas total that we could still deliver before Christmas. Now that's floor models, it's not custom. We'll talk about custom later on. Okay, getting into custom. So let's talk floor models and some of the stuff that we have, because anytime we're coming to see you, we want to be talking Canadian made, right? Because that is a big seller. That's a big selling point for you guys. The only thing you're going to see on our floor is Canadian made sofas. So we did have a couple American made, but we're not doing that during COVID. Obviously, it's that much more of a challenge. So Canadian made from Super Style, that's what we're looking at right here. Made right in Toronto.
Is it easier getting things that are Canadian made during this whole COVID effect?
I believe that is.
Yeah.
You don't have the border issues,
right.
Trying to get stuff across from the United States, the tariffs that have been implemented, and even a lot of the containers coming across from the different parts of the world,
right.
Which we don't deal with anyway. But as far as sofas, they may be getting some legs or some springs or some components.
Because there's so many pieces. There's no computer chips in here, but there's other pieces that are back ordered as well. Yes,
so this is made right in Toronto. It's Decorest.
Okay.
But the foam takes some chemicals. They try to do eco foam, but it still takes some chemicals. Some of that chemical comes from Texas, and there's just a big delay on it, supply and demand. So that's holding up a lot of sofas.
When you're choosing floor models, I guess you kind of want all different types, specifically because that custom isn't as much of an option. But you just have to wait for it.
Right, and you're sitting down on the sofa, you can feel that your feet are on the ground.
Yep.
Knees are supported, back is the right pitch for you. All the sofas are going to have a little bit different feel to them. And again, we talked before about buying something off the internet and taking a gamble.
Not knowing.
Sit down and see if it fits you before you even decide on the color or anything else. Okay. If you can wait, by all means, we'll do custom. Okay. If you can't wait because you've been in an empty house since you got your new home that was delayed for 2 years.
Or you just got that old couch that you're sick of sitting on, that you might have to sit on a little bit longer if you want custom. We'll get into that custom side of things, but we'll also take a little tour around here in the Caledonia location. Rin's Furniture. We come back on Morning Live. Well, good morning. Welcome back to Rin's in Caledonia. We're, I guess, a few weeks away from Thanksgiving, and one of my favorite things to do is sit around the dinner table with the family and argue about the various topics that there are to argue about. Back here with Brian, and a topic that you guys have been focused on is getting floor models into your showrooms, because the custom stuff has been difficult to.
Custom's a huge challenge. If somebody still wants custom, for sure we can get it, but not for Thanksgiving and not even for Christmas.
Not even for Christmas, eh?
No. What we've done in anticipation of the COVID effect is that we've actually ordered a truckload of additional sets. We would call them floor models because we'll put it on the floor for you to look at it and check it and make sure it's exactly what you want, no bangs or scratches.
Right.
That's the one that you're going to get. Then we'll replace it with another one out of the truck. No, we're not going to bring them in all off the truck so you can see every one of them, but we'll keep changing the inventory between here and Niagara Falls.
Right. Oh, so so there's more than what you have on the floor here.
3 times what we see here.
Crazy.
So, yeah,
right.
So we've got about 70 sets available.
And how do you know what to put on the floor? I guess they're all different types. You have glass and you have natural wood and different colors.
It is. Yeah, it comes down to having a nice selection for people to say, "Oh, I love that color." Or I like that chair, I wish it came in a different color. Yes, we can absolutely do it.
Because this could be this white, I'm sure is comfy, this chair here. Might not be great with little kids like I have, but might be for somebody else. Exactly. And because they come as, you're getting this table and the chair together.
That's right, we're selling it as a set.
When it comes as the There's the floor models. What do you find when people are looking for tables, what they're looking for?
Well, every family is different, like you mentioned, right? It depends on what stage you are in life. If you've got a bunch of kids at home, or if you're downsizing into a little condo, if you've got a great big living room where you want to just really expand, all those options are available. Even with our selection that we have here, different selection in Niagara Falls, and again, probably 30 more sets in the warehouse just waiting to come in as soon as we make room.
And no matter where you're going, they're going to be saying the same thing as far as custom order goes.
It's the COVID effect everywhere. Nobody has it, nobody can get it. If they tell you that I'm going to order it for you and you're going to get it before Christmas, be careful.
Yeah.
Because we would not tell you that.
You would not tell. Yeah, you're being honest with your customers. And it's good that you guys do have so much space here in Caledonia and in Niagara Falls to put so many floor models on. We'll continue taking a tour with Brian and the gang here at Rins Furniture on Morning Live. Oh, morning. How are you? Back here at Rins Furniture. I've been here a few times with Brian and the whole gang, and they know what I like, because he's like, let's go over to the comfy chairs, and you can take them for a spin. But these are all in stock. Take them home with you, hence they take me home today.
Mobility chairs or lift chairs. There's a lot of seniors. There's a lot of people that have needs, whether they're seniors or not, that they just need a little of assistance to get out of their chair. So these mobility chairs and lift chairs are available in stock for you to take home today. We probably have 25 different ones in stock. Usually we do a custom order, but again, COVID effect is that, hey, you're going to be waiting 4 to 6 months to get a custom order. So what we've done is we've ordered a lot of extra stock ahead of time. Come on in, pick out the one that fits you the best, and take it home today.
This helps you it goes up.
It goes all the way right up to, if you had a walker, Tim, at some point in your life, there might be a walker locked out in front of there. It takes you right up to the point that you're at the right level to stand up.
The thing about there's a lot of like mechanical components in here, and hence when you're looking for something custom, there's pieces in there that are hard to get right now.
Yes.
Why it's important to have so many in stock.
The vast majority of our lift chairs, mobility chairs, are US made. There's a couple Canadian ones, but we just can't get them produced quick enough. That's why we've got the American at this point. But their components, the odd electronic piece, comes from offshore.
Yeah.
And that's what we're waiting on.
Okay, let's get into leather stuff.
Yeah, leather. Because the tailoring on leather is such a challenge, and the workforce is growing older, they're finding they cannot replace their workers. And that's part of the biggest delay right now is the workforce.
Really, eh?
They just can't find a tailor to do the job at the level they want. So, yeah.
Do you have much leather in your place?
I have some, yeah, absolutely. On our main floor, we have some leather.
I was hoping he was going to say, no, Tim, I hate furniture. But who do you find that, I don't have any leather. Mm-hmm. Who likes leather, who doesn't like leather?
It's a big mix. People that have had leather before stick with it. They know how durable it is, how easy it is to keep clean.
The longevity of it, it's going to last a little bit longer?
Pets on top of it typically are not a challenge. Cats can be a bit more of a challenge if they have the claws, and depends on their habits. Right. But it's very durable.
But again, so if you did want something custom, and you are taking custom orders, but
absolutely,
you're putting that expectation out there that it's not going to be before Christmas.
Correct. No way are you going to get your leather sofa before Christmas at this point. If you order it today as a custom sofa, yeah, it'll be a New Year present for you.
Yeah, but that's why the location here in Caledonia or in Niagara Falls, you have so many floor models that you can choose from.
Yeah. So even with that, yeah, exactly. Floor models. Sure, we want to keep the leather stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
But we're here to help you as well. We got to stay in business.
Got one more with Brian and the gang here at Rins on Morning Live. Morning. Welcome back to Rins Furniture in Caledonia. I'm just getting comfy.
It's a great place to get comfortable, that's for sure.
Back with Brian and the gang. This is actually, we're talking sectionals, and this is a good one because this is kind of nice, a nice little nook where you can kind of snug into. Sectionals, like the options are pretty much endless, I guess, huh?
We can make them basically any size to fit any room, but now we're talking about custom.
Okay.
Which is fine, because a lot of us don't want to settle. We say we're moving into this new home, we know exactly what we want, we're willing to wait. There's still a lot of people willing to wait until the new year to get their stuff.
So that's the only thing when it comes to sectionals. Let's say like this, you might like it, but it might not fit in your room. But if you're designing the room around the sectional, then you have time to do that custom order.
Perfect. Choose your own fabric, choose your size, you're good to go.
Like with something like this, could this come in leather? Like something like this here?
It does, absolutely. You can do it leather, you can do it fabric. So this is Decorest, again, out of Toronto.
Yeah, we visited Decorest, right?
We did. We went into their warehouse or in their factory to see how it was all set up.
Those guys are great. Okay, so what else we have for sectionals? I guess this, you can choose any type
That's a
of
sample
fabric.
of some of the fabrics you could choose to put on that sectional.
Okay, this one here, a little bit more basic, but there's a few things in here that...
This sectional can be made the exact same way as that other one. The difference is that, yeah, you've got some storage. This one could be power.
Oh, there's power on that too.
It doesn't look like a
this one
recliner,
is a
sorry.
bit firmer.
Okay, that's quite possible. It's the same company, but it depends on how it's made or how long it's been on the floor.
Because people like different types of firmness too. We've gone over that in the past.
Yes, you can order this as soft, regular, or firm. That's the advantage, again, of doing custom and doing Canadian.
Soft, regular, or firm? That's it? What do most people do?
It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right?
Right.
So Grandpa wants the nice firm thing so he can get up and not be so hard in the knees. Mom just likes to have something comfortable, and the kids like to sink in.
Yeah, the thing about the sinking in is that when you sink in, you don't get out.
You need help. Come on, help me.
Yeah! Okay, one more. What else
Well,
we got?
Elran's another great Canadian company.
This one here?
That's another sectional that you can see that you can do as a reclining sectional.
like
You can do it as a stationary sectional, and you can build it to fit any room.
I like the color on this. That's good. Do you find similar companies have similar colors? Or are they all kind of unique when it comes to color selection?
A lot of them have some of the same fabrics from the mills that actually make the fabrics, and the mills are suffering as well that they can't get the quality employees to produce the fabric quick enough. So we're talking
what about
the
even
COVID effect.
putting the furniture together? Have you found that at all?
Absolutely.
Right.
Every piece of trying to put it from the beginning to the end, there's something in there that holds it up, whether it's staffing or trucking or
Yeah, listen, you guys are going through some trials, but the great thing, the advantage you guys have is having the space to have so many floor models on. And actually looking ahead to seeing there could be shortage, but besides what you have on the floor here, there's so much more that you're already replacing.
We have a warehouse full of product that we are going to bring into the floor. So if we do sell a floor model sectional, we have 3 or 4 other ones to choose from and bring them back in and keep the floor full and keep anticipating that it's going to take us a while to get more product on custom orders.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, this is 1 of 2 locations. You can also go to Niagara Falls because how many square feet is that one?
16,000.
16,000 in Niagara Falls. Good seeing you, buddy.
Good to see you. Take care.